Hello, this is Barry Nirmal. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe link below. Hello friends, in this video I will discuss how Mr. Narendra Modi, the leader of India, has transformed India in the last 10 years. The Western media has been peddling the erroneous line that Narendra Modi government is anti-Muslim and that it is weakening the secular fabric of India. Nothing can be farther from the truth. The BJP government headed by Narendra Modi came to power in the center first in 2014 and again in 2019 with a bigger majority. Since coming to power, they have been trying to make India a great power. Now, after 10 years of Modi government, India is recognized as an important power on the world stage. Meanwhile, the Indian economy is growing rapidly and is expected to become the third largest by the end of this decade, behind only the US and China. Earlier this month, a Bloomberg economics analysis said that India could claim the title of #1 contributor to global growth in purchasing power parity or PPP terms by 2028. In Bloomberg economics base case scenario, Indian growth could accelerate to 9% by the end of the decade from an estimated 7.6% during the fiscal year that ended on March 31, 2014. Recently, Jamie Dimon, the head of the JP Morgan Chase Bank, the largest bank in USA, said that Narendra Modi has done an, quote, unbelievable job, unquote, running the country. The billionaire said that Modi's policies have lifted 400 million people out of poverty. Between 2005 and 2021, around 415 million Indians stopped being poor, according to the 2023 Global Multidimensional Poverty Index, or MPI. He said, quote, I know the liberal press here beats the hell out of Modi. He noted that while India wants to trade with the US, the latter can't stop lecturing them, quote, fantasizing about climate, labor, and how we think they should be running the country. Quote, Modi has 400 million people without toilets, and we are lecturing him how to do things, unquote, Jamie Dimon asked. The billionaire CEO also mentioned a few noteworthy policies of the Indian government, such as the implementation of the Aadhar identification system, ID system, and the opening of bank accounts of some 700 million people. Dimon described the improvement of the country's educational system and infrastructure as, quote, unbelievable, unquote. I was born in India and left India for USA in the 1970s. Since then, I have lived abroad in Canada, USA, and in Saudi Arabia. Even though I acquired foreign passports, India and Indian people remain in my heart. You can say that I'm obsessed with India. I feel for the poor people of India because I was myself poor when I lived there. It gives me great pleasure to learn that Modi has lifted 400 million people out of extreme poverty. In 2014, when he came to power, Kashmir was beset with terrorist violence. Law and order situation in Kashmir was terrible. Narendra Modi, using his majority in the parliament, removed the Article 370 of the Constitution that had prevented Kashmir from becoming an integral part of India like other states. Since the abrogation of Article 370, law and order in Kashmir has improved drastically. You seldom hear of any terrorist killing in Kashmir. This is no small achievement. In his first term, Modi managed to liberate the Muslim women of India from the curse of quick divorce. In this custom, a Muslim woman could be divorced simply by her husband uttering the word talak, talak, talak. Talak means divorce 3 times. That means there was no need for the husband to go to any court. Simply saying talak, talak, talak 3 times was enough. But now no more, thanks to Modi. In his second term, Narendra Modi passed the CAA, or the Citizenship Amendment Act, which was a great achievement. The CAA was passed to provide Indian citizenship to undocumented immigrants who entered India on or before 31 December 2014. The act was passed for migrants of 6 different religions such as Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis, and Christians from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, because these 3 countries are basically notorious for persecuting non-Muslim populations. This was a very important act because the Hindus, Sikhs, and Christians in Pakistan and Bangladesh and Afghanistan are living under great threat to their life, family, and property. Young Hindu girls and women are kidnapped in Pakistan and married off to Muslims after being forcibly converted into Islam. Muslims believe that if they can convert a non-Hindu to Islam, their place in heaven is guaranteed. What a kind of thinking. I have first-hand experience of this kind of thing. While I was living in Saudi Arabia, my Saudi student tried numerous times to convince me to accept Islam. Finally, I asked him why he was doing so. He said, quote, "Barry, try to understand. If I can convert you to Islam, my entry in heaven is assured," unquote. In Bangladesh, over the past 20 years, the Muslim fanatics killed so many Hindus, including Hindu priests. A few years ago, one secular Bangladeshi Hindu blogger who was living in USA, and when he visited Bangladesh from USA, he was hacked to death, and his Muslim wife was seriously injured. While all these atrocities against Hindus have been going on in Pakistan and Bangladesh since 1947, the previous Congress party governments headed by Indira Gandhi, then Rajiv Gandhi, then Sonia Gandhi turned a blind eye to all this. They never raised these issues with the neighboring countries because they were following a policy of minority appeasement. In a democracy, minorities must be protected. But minority appeasement at the cost of the majority community is not right. Using minority as a vote bank is not right. Ignoring the interest of the majority in order to appease the minority is not right. In India, the minority Muslim community has continued their tradition of converting Hindus. Even though Hindus are majority, the minority community keeps on converting Hindus. This is basically an attack on the it's a shameful thing for Hindus to tolerate. The main reason is that Muslims attend their religious schools called madrasas in their formative years, that is before the age of 10. They get brainwashed into believing in converting non-Muslims and in the irrational, intolerant beliefs of their religion. They are brainwashed and indoctrinated to believe and practice intolerance towards non-Muslims. The Hindus, on the other hand, do not attend such religious schools in their childhood, and they grow up to be tolerant citizens who believe in fairness towards everyone and in the brotherhood of all men, regardless of their religion. So they become an easy target for Muslims to convert. Narendra Modi is trying to oppose such forcible conversions of Hindus. For this, it is important to awaken the Hindu pride and to awaken the Hindus to have pride in their religion. It is important to to unify all Hindus irrespective of caste. This is what BJP led by Modi is doing right now. This is not a persecution of minorities, but basically to stop the conversion of Hindus into Islam. Muslims have 49 countries where they are a majority, while Hindus are a majority in only one country. Even then, legally, India is not a Hindu state. So Hindus are campaigning to declare India a Hindu state. What is wrong with that? In Muslim countries, only Muslims are considered true citizens. This is a fact. It has been documented in the encyclopedia that in a Muslim country, only Muslims are considered true citizens. Everybody else is considered a second-class citizen. There is only one state for Jews. This is Israel. But the Muslim neighbors of Israel are hell-bent on destroying this cherished state of the Jews. The Muslim neighbors of Israel have invaded it so many times, for example, in 1948, right after its founding, and again in 1973, to defeat and dismantle it. Where is justice in this? Is it hard to understand that when you have 49 Muslim majority countries, why not allow one country, that is India, to remain a Hindu majority country? Why not allow one country, that is Israel, to remain a Jewish state? Thank you very much. Hello. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the subscribe link below. Also write your comments in the comment section below. Spread the word. You can share this video with your friends by clicking on the share button below, and you can share it with WhatsApp, with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and by sending email to your friends.